Hey everybody, my name is Brenda Walding and this is my husband, Chad Walding, and we're from The Sitting Solution. And today we're going to talk to you guys about some really amazing healing movements to improve digestion and to help relieve things like constipation and various digestive issues. So these movements come to us from the practice of Tao Flow Yoga. And Tao Flow is a fusion of yoga and Qigong with an emphasis on inner energy cultivation, self-healing to help improve the organs, joints, and to really boost the immune system and just improve overall vitality. So we're going to start with stoking the digestive fire. And so we're going to start with our feet firmly rooted into the ground, about hip width apart. And we're going to start with palms facing up. Inhale. And then you're going to exhale as the palms wash down in front. You want to inhale, expand the rib cage, expand the belly. Exhale. Breathing all the air out, you're going to start pumping the stomach. So as you can see Chad here, he's going to pump the stomach, compressing and releasing the belly. When he's all out of breath, he's going to bring the arms back up. Inhale. Exhale as he washes the palms in front of the body. Inhale, expand. Exhale all of the breath out of the belly. And then the belly is going to expand and contract, pushing the air in and out. This is really wonderful to cleanse the body, to cleanse the digestive tract, and really stimulate digestion. This is best done with, obviously, an empty stomach. So you want to make sure you do this. This is a great time to do this in the morning after you wake up. Have a nice full glass of water with some lemon to start stimulating the bowels. And then, about 15-20 minutes later, focusing on this movement here to really get your digestive system going. Good. Last one. Good. Inhale, expand. Exhale all of the air out. And you just notice that he's holding his breath here as he's pushing in and out. Awesome. Good. And coming back to standing. So that's the first one. The next one's called holding up heaven. So again, find the feet firmly rooted into the ground, about hip width apart. You're going to take the hands and interlace your fingers with palms facing up in front of the belly. And you're going to inhale as you bring the palms in front of the body, flipping the palms towards heaven. Exhale, and then you're going to inhale as you glide to the side and expand the side body. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the side, exhale to center. Good, so you can see Chad here. This is really wonderful for stimulating the ascending and descending colon and really helping to open the diaphragm and improve the breathing. It helps to strengthen and tonify the stomach and the spleen and the liver and all the organs of digestion. Good. So meeting back into in the middle here, we're going to transition to what we call pressing down earth. So you're going to forward fold as the palms face down in front of the body. So flow down, and then you're going to start compressing in a semicircle around the body. So some things to note here. You want to keep the knees bent. And as you are moving in a semicircle in front of the body, your gaze is about a foot in front of you. And you want to think about having a small bouncy ball, small ball, in between your belly and your thigh, and you're compressing as you move. So, it's a gentle, slow movement of compression and release. Compress, release. Good. So this is a really good detoxifying movement for all of the organs of digestion and elimination. Good. And so as you come up, you're going to round the spine, tracing the inner thighs, coming up one vertebrae at a time. Good. So moving on to the next exercise, we're going to do what's called spiral squats. And this is kind of a fun one. So you're going to position your feet a little bit wider this time, a little bit wider than hip width apart. You're going to maintain this nice length in your spine here as you spiral the right leg inward, coming open and pushing down. So with the breath now, you're going to Spiral in, inhale, push it down, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and then alternate legs. So watching Chad here as he's going back and forth. Good. He's going to inhale, open, exhale, push it down. Inhale, open, exhale, push it down. So some alignment cues. Watch his knees. See how his kneecaps are lining up with the middle of his feet. So you want to keep that alignment as you go through this series here. And this is really wonderful for constipation and really getting the bowels moving, strengthening digestion. You'll also get the benefit of strengthening your lower body as well. Good. So the next one is called the womb squat, and this is one of our favorites and one of the most amazing exercises, not only for digestion, but just for functional longevity and joint mobility. So you're going to begin with the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, and you can see how Chad dropped his hips down, getting the hips below the knees here. So you want to maintain alignment by keeping the knee lined up with the middle of the foot, and you can use your elbows there to press those knees out. Good. Lifting the chest up, and then just begin breathing deeply through the belly. So the power of this posture and this movement is in the breath. So keeping the position, you're breathing and allowing the belly to expand and contract. You're pressing, it's getting a little bit of compression between the thighs there. So it's really helping to stimulate the lower bowel region. Just let the pelvic floor relax and then focus on your breath. So a couple modifications here. We realize that this can be a difficult position for some people to get into. You can hold on to a stable object. You can use a pole, a box, a piece of furniture, and just to help get balance here and focus on breathing in this position. Another idea is to go up against the wall, sliding the hips down, and then again focusing on the breath. Perfect. Good, so that's the womb squat. So we're going to show you a couple other positions to breathe in to really help to improve digestion. We're going to move down to the ground here, and you're going to get into a kneeling position, bringing the buttocks back on the heels. And if this is uncomfortable, you can try folding up a blanket and putting a blanket between the buttocks and the heels. And next we're going to get the hand position. So you're going to bring your thumbs, thumb tips to the ring fingers, and then folding the fingers over. You're going to place the fists right next to the navel in the soft part of the belly, and then inhale and then exhale, forward fold. So Chad's going to rest his head on the mat here. And again, the power in this posture is in the breathing. So you're compressing your organs of digestion and elimination, mobilizing that old blood and stagnation, and allowing that new blood to come in. So when we release here, so really focusing on deep, deep belly breathing. You're also going to expand the back body here, and to help to strengthen and detoxify the kidneys, and to cleanse the back of the large intestines. Good, so coming up. So our last thing that we're going to talk about is self-massage. And this is something that can be done, every single day and really help to get your bowels moving and to keep your digestion healthy. So a lot of times we have some stagnation, and it's really helpful to stimulate and to massage. So you're going to start in the lower right quadrant here, right above the pelvic bone, and to start with small circles as he comes up the right side of his abdomen. And these are just slow circles with the fingertips, and then using some coconut oil, some sesame oil is really helpful just to get a nice connection there with the tissue. So he's going down the left side and over and back to the starting position. So as he's coming up here, this is simulating the ascending colon, and right around the area of right next to the navel and between the pelvic bone is where you'll find the ileocecal valve. And oftentimes this area is a little bit tender, but it's a good thing to release some of the restrictions there. So a lot of people can have some issues, digestive issues stemming from restrictions in that area. So there we've just worked on the large intestine, and now he's going to work on the small intestine. So just gathering, inward strokes towards the navel. He's going to work around the navel there, pushing and pulling and kneading to stimulate the small intestine. And if you find any sensitive areas there, like sometimes you'll feel little tender spots or little hard areas, if you can just gently massage in small circles and release those areas. So next he's going to just do some gentle compression, some strokes underneath the rib cage there. And that's going to help to stimulate the liver. And on the left side, it will help to stimulate the stomach and the pancreas and the spleen. And this is also really great to get rid of restrictions in the diaphragm. The diaphragm is what really helps to allow us for a deep breath, deep breathing. And so this will improve your breath and your breathing. And then lastly, we will end with the solar plexus. This area is just right above the navel and underneath the rib cage. And this is where we hold a lot of tension oftentimes and store a lot of emotions. It's a good place to end and to release as well. And that's the self-massage. Again, you can use a little bit of oil there and just take some time and really focus on just breathing while you're doing that. And so when we're done, we always want to end with some deep belly breathing. So it's really important to just completely relax. And as you can see, when he inhales, he's going to allow the belly to rise and expand. And then as he exhales, the belly falls and releases. So inhale, the belly rises. Exhale, the belly falls. And this is an important thing to practice. It's really, really important with digestion. So we use the breath to move energy, and when we move energy, we're moving blood flow. So the breath, the blood flow, all connected. So as you're able to open and expand the belly with your breath, you can allow blood to be moving and stimulating digestion. So the breath is a really important thing when we're talking about improving digestion. The other thing to realize is that a lot of people go around breathing through their chest and their upper segment here. They're just short, shallow breaths. And oftentimes when we're stressed, we're just really, we're neglecting to breathe deep into our belly, which will negatively impact our digestion. So it's really a great practice to incorporate some belly breathing, even just 5 minutes a day on your back. And once you learn on your back, you can do it sitting up in a chair as well. So go ahead and sit up. So that's all the exercises that we have for you. Incorporate all these to improve digestion. We hope you found them helpful. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave it in the comment section and we'll get back to you. And to find out more about us, you can check us out at sittingsolution.com. And if you found it helpful, please like and share. So thanks.